In an interview to a Russian media outlet TASS news agency, the Indian ambassador to Russia has said that the current global situation will not affect the schedule for the implementation of military contracts between India and Russia, particularly the delivery of S-400 air defense systems to the Indian Air Force. He also said that there was a slight shift in the delivery schedule by only 2 weeks, but all major contracts will be implemented in accordance with the contracts. The first regiment of S-400 air defense systems would be delivered by the end of 2021, while the fifth and the last regimental set will be delivered in early 2025. The arrival of the first batch of 4 Rafale fighter jets for the Indian Air Force is likely to be delayed by 3 months, as France will continue lockdown restrictions till the end of April, which will also impact the training schedule of the Indian pilots and ground crew. There is still 8 weeks of training left before the first major group could move to India for starting operations, and some logistic support and test equipment were also expected in the first week of April, which has now been postponed due to the restrictions on flights. Top officials have said that the French side has agreed to consider the Indian request to deliver 10 Meteor systems along with the delivery of first 4 Rafale fighter jets. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency of the US have been developing several types of swarm drone technologies, and according to the acquisition head of Pentagon, one particular program has impressed the Indian Air Force, due to which officials of the United States and India have started discussions to collaborate to build a relatively low-cost unmanned aircraft that can be launched from a transport aircraft like C-130. And can also be recovered by the same aircraft after completing their mission in highly contested environments. China is working on a dual-purpose laser-equipped satellite, which is mainly aimed to gain control and manipulate traffic of both civil and military vessels, as well as the ability to target naval ships and submarines. The US has recently achieved success in penetrating 200 meters from the surface of the sea, but this is not enough as most of the efficient navies use submarines that operate at a depth of 500 meters. Both US and Israel have tested and deployed autonomous combat systems successfully, while fire and forget systems have also been deployed by UK and South Korea, and Russia, Turkey and China are developing similar systems at a faster pace. It is to be noted that a country like Iran has advanced UAV technologies, despite facing denial of critical technologies and sanctions. DRDO is still working on unmanned aerial vehicles, while Hindustan Aeronautics has signed a joint venture with Israel to locally manufacture Israeli unmanned aerial vehicles. The problem of provisions in India's offset policy is that it allows offset discharge through DRDO and ordnance factories, whereas it should have allowed only industrial participation like Turkey.
Omar dropped it.